We will connect wirelessly our Neo-Cortex to the cloud.
This is with nanobots that
Exactly.
enter your Neo-Cortex.
Right.
This is your prediction. For when? When is that? Just right now.
Well, June 2033.
Yeah.
So we have 300 million modules in our Neo-Cortex, each of which can recognize a pattern. They're organized in this hierarchy. We create that hierarchy with our own thinking. In this hierarchy, we create that hierarchy with our own thinking. In this hierarchy, we create that hierarchy with our own thinking. But it's 300 million. So is that a big number or a little? Well, it was big enough for us to invent language and physics. But it's also limited when you realize how long it takes to read a book or learn a language. We will be able to expand that. And that expansion will not be a one-shot deal. It'll be connected to the cloud. The cloud roughly doubles in power every year. That's what the cloud is doing. The cloud is twice as powerful every year. And when we can connect and expand our Neo-Cortex in the cloud, it will expand without limit. And so we'll be...
Just to clarify what I think you just said, that in 20 years, plus or minus, so the mid-2030s, we will have nanobots that we can feed into our brain that directly connect to the cloud rather than through anything we carry in our pocket. And in that way, wirelessly, we can basically download entire books, entire languages, and we will then know these things just by the act of downloading them.
Well, that's one implication.
Into our brains.
But we'll have more Neo-Cortex. So we won't be limited to a mere 300 million pattern modules. We'll have billions or 10 billion.
What, biologically, or just simply because we have these nanobots?
We'll have this extension that's non-biological.
Non-biological, right.
So I mean, this would be pretty useless if it didn't have an extension. I mean, you know, when you access all of Google...
Yes, it would just be a gaming device otherwise, right.
You know, you can access all of knowledge and...
No, I got that. So isn't this like the scene in The Matrix where they sit in the chair and they upload... one of my favorite lines of the film is Keanu Reeves, you know, they teach him...
Do you believe in fate, Neo?
No,
Why not?
because I don't like the idea that I'm not in control of my life.
I know exactly what you mean. Do you know what I'm talking about?
The Matrix.
Do you want to know what it is? It is the world that has been pulled over your eyes to blind you from the truth.
What truth?
That you are a slave, Neo. Like everyone else, you were born into bondage, born into a prison that you cannot smell or taste or touch. A prison for your mind. This is your last chance. After this, there is no turning back. You take the blue pill, the story ends. You wake up in your bed and believe whatever you want to believe. You take the red pill, you stay in Wonderland, and I show you how deep the rabbit hole goes.
So it's moving in the direction that God has been described as having these qualities without limit. And so I think evolution is a spiritual process and makes us more godlike. And there is beauty and love and creativity, intelligence in the world. It all comes from the Neo-Cortex.
Remember, all I'm offering is the truth, nothing more.